got sound. I think we're good. Final checks. Obviously, the stream hasn't come up on your tablet yet, but I think we're good. We're going to have to start broadcasting here.
Yeah, we are going to have to start broadcasting at some point. Let me check my phone, see if it's up. For some odd reason, the tablet's not working. We are having all kinds of technical difficulties here.
Technical difficulties.
Bear with us.
I feel like every away game we have.
Well, yeah, every away game is a little crazy.
We're going to make it work, though, because we're recording and we're still live and have audio.
And it looks like we're up. Looks like we are up. All right.
There's your roster, sir.
I am going to try and do the technical rosters because this is just going to flap in the wind on me.
Go for it. All right. Welcome on in here, Ranger fans, to a windy night here at Goodrich Field, home of the Anoka Tornadoes. And we are just about ready to get this one kicked off. Number 25, Jason Shopey is going to be kicking off to your Rangers. It's going to be a high kick fielded at the 1 by Savageau. He's going to bring it out left side, get to the edge, has a couple of blocks, and down to the 30. And that's where your Forest Lake Rangers will start out. Hey, you know what? I just realized something I didn't do to start the broadcast. My name is Noah Casa, and alongside me on camera tonight, and color.
I am Joel Geist, and I'm trying to get everything set up, and I just actually missed
the entire kickoff?
The entire kickoff, trying to get set up here. Once again, technical difficulties.
The away games is where we really show our professionalism.
Absolutely, 100%.
All right, so a big deal for your Rangers tonight. Mac Jerkovich, the star running back in his junior season, is listed as out. He had a low ankle sprain this past week, and the coaches are playing it safe, keeping him out this week to hopefully not keep him out more games throughout the rest of the year. I think it's a safe call.
Right.
Looks like there's a penalty on the kickoff.
There was holding on the return. So, yeah. Good thing that we missed it. And our camera angle is a little wonky here because we are in the stance. So bear with us. We're going to try and do
Johnson speed option to the right side. Durago had the edge there. Gain of 9. You're going to be close to a first down. This mic is going to be bugging me with these fuzzies on it for the wind.
Yeah, well, you know, we had to...
First one that wound up
in your face?
In my face, yep.
All right. Well, hey, you know what? At least we don't hear the wind. It was a little jury rig situation that we got going on here to not get any wind noise.
Richley, the running back. Johnson keeps himself up the middle. He's going to get the first down, but not much more. Yes, they're going to give him the first down. All right. So if you were with us for the podcast earlier this week, we talked about Anoka had kind of gotten their tails whooped last week, although a very good performance from their quarterback.
Right. And once again, the game cast we really didn't see win. Looks like Westman are on the outside. Good for a gain of about 6. Yeah, so make sure you like and subscribe to the stream, and that'll also tell you when our weekly podcasts come out, which we talked about this matchup and the prior week's game between Anoka and Eden Prairie. Is that who it was?
Yes, Anoka's prior matchup. Johnson sends a man in motion, keeps himself up the middle, getting to the left side, breaks a tackle or 2.
That's going to be close.
I think they're going to get it. First down, Rangers.
Yep. That'll move the chains.
First and 10. Ball on the 30. where we should have started after that great kick return by Savageau.
Right. But hey, moving the ball. And good to see just a little matriculation going on here.
Durago up the middle now with the ball. Now, I like this idea here. Richley is a very good running back, don't get me wrong, but Durago out of the backfield and Richley maybe kind of filling in for Durago's running start type runs.
Yep.
I like that look.
Yeah, and you know, Durago's got a lot more power just straight up the middle. So he can get north and south a lot faster, and you know, I think B-Scout's just going to throw a whole bunch at this Anoka Tornadoes defense, because with Jurkovic out, with one of your best players out on offense, you're going to have to do a lot in order to scheme people open.
Johnson handoff Durago up the middle, driving forward. That's going to be another first down for your Rangers.
Forest Lake Freightliners are really doing a solid job up there, road grading and pushing the convoy down the field. And once again, just so you are aware, we are standing in the bleachers, so we will have people walking in and back and forth. Also, the camera will be a
little bit shaky when the student section decides to wake up over there. Johnson, speed option. Ooh. Pitch to Richley, late pitch. Out of bounds after a gain of 4. Richley, a good run. That was a late decision.
Yeah, that was a really late decision. That could have been real bad.
Luckily
it was not.
It went for a small gain, but that'll bring up second down now for the Rangers. Richley back into the backfield. Everybody in tight, except for Savageau, wide to the right. Johnson, handoff, Richley going left, cuts back, gains maybe 1. So now that we get to third down, do we go back to the Durago run game?
Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking maybe I'm thinking this is.
They got Durago split out wide.
Durago split out wide, but this is also the spot where, you know, you could take a deep shot too, and
that's true.
Could be a punt-like interception.
I like this matchup with Savageau and Anoka down here.
Westman,
on this side.
Nobody followed him.
Quick throw out to Westman. Nice move. Drops the ball. Gets back on it. Only gains a couple.
We could be in 4-down territory. It's about 4th and 2.
They were warming Jaden up over here for a punt.
They didn't give him a really good spot on that. I think they called him down when he recovered it. So
all right, Rangers are going for it.
4-down territory. Here we go.
4th and 3, ball on the 48. Anoka in the neutral zone.
Hard count was big last week.
They try hard count. I feel like this end is lined up in the neutral zone.
Yeah, he looks like it.
Johnson sends Westman in motion, takes a snap, keeps himself right side. He's got a hole. Oh, he had 1 tackle to break and he was gone.
That'll move the chains. Good job by Connor Johnson there. Just picking a hole and going straight forward. You know, just a little bit of pullback, see it open, and the second it starts to open, he's already through. And that's all you needed. You needed a quick 4, and great job by the Rangers and the Forest Lake Freightliners there, opening a hole.
Johnson shifts 2 tight ends to the left side. Takes a snap, handoff, Durago running left, cuts back. Just dragging a host of tornadoes with him.
Well, you know what one of my catchphrases is. I think this game is going to be about 5 yards in a cloud of dust, and that's what it's looking like right now. The Rangers are just moving forward, matriculating the ball down the field.
It's what we talked about. I mean, both of our predictions preseason and then into the week, we were talking playing the wind here at Goodrich, and whichever team has the better run game was going to be the one we thought won. And it was looking like it was going to be a windy one, but the wind has gone down almost half since the start of the game. Johnson,
wow.
Good run. About 10 yards on the play.
Force Lake Freightliners just moving that pile. Great job by the center there. Bodine, Triaton Bodine is definitely doing a solid job right up the middle. You can't get a push like that unless your center gets a good solid couple of steps and then finds the linebacker up in the center there.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Rangers moving the ball. Johnson out of the pistol. Westman in motion. Takes the snap, handoff, Richley going right, and for the first time all night.
And that's going to be
Rangers
a tackle
are brought down in the backfield.
Tackle for a loss. Great job by the Tornadoes defense there. You can't win all the time.
No, you cannot. But we've been in worse positions so far this season, and we're only a game in. So,
right.
I still like our offense and the way that we've been moving the ball. I like matchups on Savageau here.
It's one play. You get a tackle for a loss, and let's.
Johnson rolls right, looking to pass. Pressure from behind. Throws, got Westman on the sideline. Gain of about 3 or 4, a little bit past the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up a 3rd and long situation.
This is a really weird angle here for me. I need to
move the bag over.
Well, I need some sliding room so I can see.
Huh? Rangers on 3rd and 8. And Benton Johnson's throwing the ball here, unless we run it with Durago, who is now checked back into the backfield. Johnson, handoff, Durago makes a move, cuts back. It's going to be close.
That is going to be a Ranger first down. That'll move the chains.
It's going to be 1st and almost goal for the Rangers. It's one of those fantastic spots where you can get the first down at the 2-yard line.
You know, and oddly enough, this looked a lot like this offense right now has looked a lot like the drive that Jerkovich was out last week. Just a lot of guys touching the ball, a lot of different looks, and great job to B-Scout to scheme this offense going here.
Johnson takes a snap, handoff, Durago, left side, makes a move, cuts back, touchdown Rangers! Woo! Rangers strike first.
All right. Good job by Durago there.
I like the part of me, the football player in me.
Yeah.
Likes the celebration by Durago there, but the other part of me went, you are so lucky you didn't get flagged.
Yeah, and it's also a little early.
Hey, but you got to keep the hype up, man.
You got to keep the hype up, but a little
keep the boys pumped.
A little early.
Speaking of hype, as we get the point after try up and good by a mile. He kicked it into the fans.
All right.
Anyways, what I was going to say is I'd venture to say that we're one of the only high schools that has high school senior bleacher captains down in their student section. Well, a lot of schools have that, but we're one of the only ones to have a cheer captain down here, and we got parents section.
Yes, we are.
Justin McPhee, just unbelievable bringing the energy. Connor McPhee, we had him last year with playing out of his mind over at corner, one of the Rangers that went off to play some college ball.
Yeah.
He's playing at River Falls this year, and Justin still bringing the juice to the Ranger bleachers.
All right.
Love to have it.
You love to see it. All right, here we go.
Ball's all teed up and ready to go here.
You know what? I can't believe how much just this simple play, this kickoff in high school makes me wish that we had this back in the NFL. I watched the game last night and I was like, man, this
don't like the
kickoff
dynamic?
sucks. This kickoff sucks. But, player safety and all, but.
Anyuanga puts it in the air, returnable from the 5. Anoka takes it right side, runs into a wall of Rangers. Taken down at the 13-yard line. It's Evan Richley coming out of the backfield, playing some special teams.
Wow.
And absolutely putting a smack down on the return.
All right, here we come with the Ranger Wrecking Crew. We had
some bold predictions about this crew.
We got some bold predictions about this
on the
crew,
pod.
For sure. I did call. I went on record with a very tough call in high school football.
I'm trying to remember what it was. It was Howie Johnson, a ridiculous amount of sacks, was it not?
No, I said we would get 5 sacks.
Oh, okay, as a team.
And there would be a house call on one of them.
On an interception.
Yes. Interception. Sorry about that.
Anoka's going to start on the ground and run for 10 yards and a first down to start out. A good first down for Anoka.
And this is going to be a little weird. You know, right now Anoka had a whole bunch of passing on tape, and
they pass it there. Quick slant over the middle. Got it. That was a beautifully designed pass play.
Right.
Just
found that little seam in there.
That was the seam, the fake screen. Or I guess it wasn't a fake. It was a possible bubble route that was. It just sets your quarterback up with good options. One of the reasons that he threw for 302 last week, even in the loss. Anoka handoff going right side, gets the edge. The Ranger defense.
Got to do a better job setting the edge over there.
Looks a little asleep at the wheel to start out here. 3 plays in, 3 first downs.
Anoka is moving the ball with authority right now.
Hey, they can move the ball all they want as long as our offense is going to continue doing what they were doing. Anoka tries to go hard count. We get a false start. That'll back them up 5. First mental error for the Tornadoes tonight. Not what you wanted when you're moving the ball. We've seen the Rangers do this to ourselves how many times? Good drives that stall out on one bad penalty.
Well, I think they're going to start crashing the corners and maybe clearing out the flat and having the safety come up on and cover the flat to cover those outside runs. So Degerstrom and Loomis can hit the edge and help set the edge over there.
Another pass for Anoka. Howie coming in.
Double teamed.
Trying to get to him from behind. Throw downfield. Brought in. It's going to depend on what the referee says on the sideline. Is he going to signal catch? Very nice reception. And a gain of 16 for the Tornadoes. I'd love to see a replay on that one if I could. The toe drag swag was that was unreal.
That's not possible, and even if you could see a replay.
Well, it is with my stream down here. I just looked down. It's about 10-second delay.
Yeah. I don't think I had a close enough angle to see it. I'm trying to do the wide because it's really tough from this angle.
Blake Sieben takes a snap, keeps himself going right side, runs forward, taken down by a pair of Rangers. Ranger 1 is going to be Derek Loomis in on the tackle. I did not get a number for 2. Sieben takes a snap, handoff, running right again. Gains the edge down the sideline and is tripped up by Westman, but man, oh man. Brody Rush is having his way with us here in the run game so far tonight.
Yeah, it's this is not what I expected out of the Ranger defense here.
That last passing down was a bit more what I expected with the heavy pressure and Anoka completing one of those balls once in a while, but I figured we'd get a sack or two.
I mean, Anoka had like 54 yards rushing last week.
Yeah.
It wasn't like they have as much this week as they did their entire game last week. So something a little different going on here than what we expected.
Yeah, Brody Rush has already gone over his rushing yards for the year so far. He had 25 last week. and a
there's-
sack.
there's
Colby
a sack.
Christensen. But a flag.
Holding maybe? Oh, no, this is not looking good.
There's no way that that's good.
Oh, he's illegal procedure.
Okay. But
Which helps them out.
yeah, I'd rather have the sack right now. They got lucky on one of those rare times you benefit from a penalty.
Yeah, but I didn't even see the flag down before the play. Like illegal procedure.
No, he threw it as soon as the sack happened.
Yeah.
Sieben takes the snap, pressure off the edge, ball downfield, batted away. Niall Lashak in coverage, and Sieben took a hit. Rangers getting some pressure on now.
Yeah, that defensive line with Andrew Johnson, AJ Wiley, Nate Schleif, and of course Howie Johnson. They are definitely getting some pressure with the 4. Let's see if that can continue. I mean,
I liked the dialed up blitz there with Christensen.
Yeah, Cullen Christensen came in and
2nd and long for the Tornadoes. Passing situation. And Anoka took too much time at the line getting adjusted. That'll back him up another 5.
all right, so we're going to have 2nd and a country mile.
And now this is the one thing that the Rangers did do very well against the pass last week and not getting beat deep.
Right.
So if we can play our safeties back, drop the corners back, and keep everything underneath for 2 downs. I guess I didn't see Anoka's special teams unit out other than the punter. The punter punts a beautiful ball, but it didn't look like any of their returners wanted to catch the ball today. A lot of drop punts by Anoka in warm-ups.
Yeah, the punter had really good hang time.
And he kicks that beautiful spiral punt.
Yeah.
It's not an end-over-end bouncer.
We'll get back to the action here shortly. Here we go. Come back out.
Anoka is arguing with the ref that his timeout should not be.
Well, if you take the penalty, really, technically, you should not have the. If they're going to flag it, you should get the
So
the timeout
Anoka,
back.
Anoka calls a timeout. Did the Rangers call a timeout after the penalty?
No. Oh, maybe they did. Maybe they did.
Well, they must have because they all came over to the sideline. You don't do that during just a penalty.
Well, they don't have. They actually have timeouts on their old-time scoreboard, so it doesn't
And the
look
Rangers
like it.
don't have
The
one.
Rangers don't have one taken.
So I have zero clue what the first meeting was all about.
Well, the first meeting can be like after the penalty, you can use X amount of time for them to get the ball set, and then they got to show when they're ready. So
Okay,
you can,
yeah. And then he was trying to take the timeout, and they weren't.
Right.
They kept whistling him. That makes sense. All right, so 2nd and 19 for the Tornadoes, which I think is wrong because it was 2nd and 15, or 2nd and 15 before the penalty. Now it's 2nd and, oh, shoot. Anoka looks to pass, rolling left. Quarterback decides to run. Sieben down the sideline, potentially hooked.
Sorry about that. We
Forgot to adjust the score after the Rangers scored there. That's my fault.
Well, when you panicked, I looked and I missed that running play there.
We'll do better.
So we'll try and do better.
Anoka rolls the pass, rolling right. Pressure coming from Howie. Pass downfield, dropped. It's going to be 4th down and 8 to go, 7 to go. And what does Anoka do? I don't think they got a kicker that's going to line up for a 35-yard field goal.
Well, if you're the Rangers,
if
you're the Rangers, you got to watch the hard count, because the hard count will get you an extra 5. Extra 5.
4th and 2 is a lot more manageable than 4th and 7.
4th and 2 is definitely makeable versus 4th and 7. And this is what we're talking about as far as shaking. We got the
all the sections are.
We got the parents and the students making a lot of noise here.
Sieben takes a snap, rolls right. Howie applies pressure. Sieben gonna run it. Smacked by the Rangers, but he's gonna pick up the 1st down, I believe. There was quite the collision down there. Niall Lashak laying the boom. 1st down is the call. And now Anoka in the position of being able to get a 1st down at the 2-yard line.
Well, this is definitely a little different open than we were thinking. Anoka is definitely running the ball well, which didn't seem like they...
Anoka looks to pass, drops back, sacked! The whole Ranger wrecking crew.
Everybody's there. You got Howie, Loomis, Degerstrom, Durago, everybody.
That's the scary part about trying to pass with this defensive front that the Rangers got going for them here.
Right, and you know what? The other thing is once they get to them once early, could be a long day.
Brody trying to run it, gains a couple back. Brody rushes for 4 yards.
Right now is the time when the offensive and the defensive linemen are just kind of feeling each other out and, trying moves. And you find out what this guy can't do, what this guy can't do, and what he can do. So that's when you find out if you're better off power rushing this guy, if you're better off speed rushing, maybe a swim.
Saban. Looks to pass, left side. Got a slant coming back the other way. Brought down by Caden Christensen. What a play. Gain of a couple, but that's going to set up 4th down. And I am thinking we're going to go into the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, they're going to let it run down. We got 15 seconds left. Let it run down, and we're going to take the long walk.
And about 8 yards to go.
They're going to take the extra time, so then once you come down to the other side, then the coach will have a little meeting, so he kind of gets a free time out there.
All right, so starting out, Rangers offense, crisp, good drive. Maybe one negative play.
Yep.
Tornadoes come out. We think we're going to be all over them, and they drive down, and they are on the
brink.
They're on the brink of scoring here. I believe, like we said, this Ranger defense, bend, don't break, and tighten up in the red zone. I think we're going to make this stop here on 4th and 8. Unless Anoka tries to kick a field goal. But I don't see that happening on that first drive.
I don't see that happening either.
I think they're going to try and pass it, and Howie's going to drag him down.
I think Anoka knows that they can't win this game kicking field goals.
I think they also know that whatever they call, they need to be doubling Howie, and at least 2 plays tonight, it has not worked yet. We could use a big-time sack from the Gopher right now. Yep. 4th and 8, they're going for it. There's a lot of real estate out there to the left side.
So we're at 4th and looks like they're on the 12. 4th and goal with 12 to go.
Saban out of the shotgun, takes a snap, looks to pass, goes to run,
Gets flushed.
throws, end zone. Kobe Christensen, what a catch. Colby just unable to time up the leap at the same time for Anoka, and that was, I believe, Ethan Benedict with an awesome catch in the end zone.
Great catch.
I hate to say it, but that was a very good.
What do we
that
got
was
going on
almost a
here?
little,
This is a really weird two-point attempt. We got them lined up everywhere here.
I think that was one of those, they line up like that, let the Rangers line up, and if they're lined up in a certain way, they run the two. But if the Rangers line up correctly, then they just go into the Ducks used to do that a lot back in the Chip Kelly days. Extra point is up and good. So Anoka will tack on 7, and we are all tied up early in the second quarter.
Well, let's just talk about this. Let's just talk about this fan base here. Anoka Tornadoes got the full stands over there, and Forest Lake Faithful have definitely followed. And let me get a quick shot of their crowd here.
You know what the difference?
The Rangers have traveled well. We got the parent section over here. And then
the student section all the way down.
Student section all the way down. And
packed house.
The Forest Lake Ranger faithful has definitely traveled.
You know, I'll say this. If there's one thing our student section has that Anoka doesn't, it's awareness of football moments. Their offense was right in front of them on that last drive, and they were cheering louder than our student section. It's not the time to cheer.
That's true.
Offense at work, you know? Our student section, sure, but
Keep
you
calm,
shouldn't be louder.
Keep calm, carry on.
The head coach needs to coach the students up on that one.
That's when the cheer section needs to do the "We got spirit,
Yeah.
how about you?" And then they answer and help.
Keep the noise going, 100%. All right, Anoka's going to kick this one off. Angling out of bounds, and the Rangers will take that one at the 40. Kick out of bounds.
Kick out of bounds, so get good field position on that one.
Connor Johnson, the offense, comes back up. First drive, nice, long, sustained series. We had one of those last week.
35, not 40.
35. We had one of those last week, but then the fourth quarter, it went away.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see here if the Rangers can be consistent in moving the ball all night long instead of just on a drive-to-drive basis.
Well, and the other thing is that first series, probably a lot was scripted on there, and let's see. Let's see how we go.
Handoff Durago up the middle, dragging Tornadoes.
Fighting some extra yards.
Gain of
Zach
6.
Shilgren, number 71, he's downfield there, making a great block.
I believe that was, might have been a few more. Gain of closer to, oh, it was gain of 6.
Second down, 4 yards to go.
2nd and 4. Plenty of time left in the second for the Rangers.
All right, and here we go.
Johnson out of the pistol. Westman in motion. Johnson rolls out left to throw. Avoids a sack, steps back up, throws out to Durago, who brings it in, has the first down, breaks a couple of tackles, and is across the 50. How about that athletic play from your quarterback?
That'll move the chains right there. Great job by Connor Johnson to avoid the rush and keep his eyes open. See Durago, he made an open release. Durago made a good play just to juke the first guy and get downfield.
I'm amazed we didn't get the Ranger first down call by Justin there.
Yeah.
we're done after the first drive, I guess.
All right.
Johnson sends Western in motion. Takes the snap, handoff to Rago. Bounces off a couple into the open. Looked like he was about to break it. He's still going to pick up 11.
That'll move the chains.
Durago just willing himself forward. Here we go. He just missed the first one. He's back on. So the Rangers moving the ball. That's key here. Johnson out of the pistol. Handoff to Rago, why not? Straight up the middle, falls forward, gain of 2. I mean, when you got a running back toting the rock the way that Durago is right now, you just got to keep rolling with it.
Yeah.
It also makes me wonder where we'd be at if Mac was playing right now.
Yeah.
Durago's a solid running back, don't get me wrong.
Durago's played really well. He doesn't have the explosiveness that Jurkovic does, but he's got the power. So we're kind of Derrick Henry in it right now.
Johnson keeps himself going left, has a seam, breaks into the open, and there he goes! Touchdown, Rangers! Connor Johnson, second of the night. Or no, first of the night. Durago had the first one. Messed it up.
All right.
What a run!
Big plays by Connor Johnson on that drive.
Is this just going to be an offensive battle tonight?
I mean, you never know. You never know. We could have a game like that mirrored last night's game in the NFL. Everybody comes out and scores the first 4 times and then nothing.
True.
So
I thought you were going to try and say something about last night's game in regards to the game I was filming.
Oh, no. Not that game. I did not know.
Anyuongo tacks on the extra point, up and good.
And that one almost made the fence, which is hard to do here at Goodrich Field. Almost cleared the fence.
I was filming the Kennedy SLP game yesterday.
St. Louis Park, okay.
And boy, let me tell you.
Got a little wet?
May have been the most boring game of football I've ever watched. Just 2 teams fighting over a slippery pigskin.
Ah, yes. Slippery pigskins. They
Just-
are.
I think we went into half with a score of either 3-0 or 6-0.
Ooh. Big time.
We were done with the first
Big
half
time.
in an hour.
In an hour? Wow. It's not a lot of action there.
In less than an hour. We were done with the first half in like 45 minutes.
Phew.
It was, I think I left the game at 9:15. You're done like a full 15 minutes ahead of schedule.
Yikes.
Anyuongo. On to kick it away. High kick. Fielded at the 5. Gonna take it out left. Cut down at the 20.
It's like Tomakung and Christensen there on the tackle.
Ranger special teams have been solid this year.
They
and
have
I'm
been.
liking it. Haven't had too many scary returns. We had a couple of those last year. Keep it going the way it's going now. I am more than happy with that.
You know, I don't know. I don't think my call is my
Sieben.
outrageous take of a
Handoff,
Oh,
Brody Rush.
wow.
Spinning off of Rangers. Gain of 15, 13. A good run by Brody Rush.
Yeah, I can't try and look at names and numbers while I'm recording anymore.
I got you.
I just can't. I'm missing stuff.
Brody Rush into the spin cycle. He's 2 runs, 2 spin moves apiece. That's 4 in 2 plays. He's just mashing the X button.
You know, I was saying that looking on the line, it didn't look like Anoka was that big, but they definitely got some Definitely
Brody
got some
Rush,
beef out there.
again, runs right into Schleif and is still able to fight off that tackle, gains 3 and another first down. Or 5, close to. So now Anoka just moving the ball in the Ranger defense.
And they're going to the quick count.
Now they go to pass. Howie chasing. Underthrown and nearly intercepted and nearly caught simultaneously by the Tornadoes. Westman, again, just like Colby, perfect position, but mistimed his jump, went up a little too early.
Right.
It nearly falls into the hands of Braden Yankeman and then nearly intercepted by Ranger.
Howie getting some solid pressure. I thought he might be able to close, but quarterback had good
I thought
ability.
Howie was going to bat that one out of the air when he put his hand up.
Well, there was a lot of air under that ball. That's why it was almost caught and almost picked.
Throw incomplete. Westman in coverage, but the ball just a little bit out of reach.
All right, so this is the problem.
Yankman.
This is the problem with, high school offenses when they start to go pass heavy. Like, you miss your first 2, now it's 3rd and 10. You got 3rd and 10, and
I'd like to see our linebacker on this side scoot out and take on. Well, now they're going to do the trips. I was going to say we were letting number 1, Caden Ban, pretty open. Timeout taken by the Rangers.
gets a good time out there because they absolutely worked him on that last trip set down on the bottom.
Yeah.
And
I was interested in seeing what that was going to be because they were split out wide into trips instead of like a trips bunch.
Right.
Like they were in that last one. You were saying? Sorry.
No, I was just saying that like on a third down, that's one where you'd rather stack 3 out rather than have the line, because a lot of times the linebacker comes in and tries to cover that bubble screen if they try and do the bubble screen, and you have a safety and your cornerback out there, but a lot of times the linebacker has to come and crash the bottom guy, and when he's out that wide and they're on the far hash, that's a long ways for Degerstrom to get there.
All right, timeout is expiring. Everybody's getting back to their respective sides of the line of scrimmage.
Bring trips again.
3rd down and 10. Steven. Drops the pass, runs. That's going to be close to a first down. It's going to depend on the spot. And they're going to give him the first.
Yeah, it's right on the yard line, and looks like his foot's right on the yard line, so.
It looked an awful lot like a design quarterback draw on that one, which was a great play call, spreading the defense out. Now they're back to that bunch. We'll see if they pass it out of this. They do. He's going to try and go deep, and he runs into a mess of Rangers. Sacked. Loss of 5.
It's going to be Howie, Nate, Schleif, Degerstrom,
Loomis.
and Loomis.
Loomis was the one that came in and laid the boom on him. Second and very long. Steven takes a snap, handoff, rush. Gain of 4, back to the original line of scrimmage, and now we got a 3rd and 10. Steven out of the pistol. Takes a snap, rolls left, looking to pass. Sets up, fires back across the field. Not what you want to do. Tomakung looks like he pushed his receiver open and gets beat way downfield. Touchdown, Anoka.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know if that was a push off. To me, it looked like it was just outside of the frame, but it almost looked like Tom McGregor shoved his receiver and basically shoved him right into where the ball was going.
Yeah, we got the weird lineup again. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of big plays here tonight at Goodrich Field.
Extra point up and good.
And the kick is good.
So we get a tie game here at Goodrich with 7:05 left to go in the second. The Rangers secondary is needing, we apologize for the language if that was picked up on Mike.
Yeah, that was
Some
a little
frustrated Rangers out on the field. And, you know, that's one of those things where you make that stop and get the ball back. You got 7 minutes, you go down, you go up by 2 scores. This game is going to come down to who can go up 2 scores first.
I tell you who's not happy right now? Over here. This is not a conversation I want to be in right now.
No, not at all. Biscow is down there and obviously also not happy, but he has moved on to talking to Connor and getting him ready for this offensive drive that we're going to go kill 7 minutes, take this ball into half.
Or score.
Or score fast, sure. But then I don't want Anoka to be able to score, tie it, and I want them to have to try and score after half. Kick is away. Fielded at the 2 by the Rangers. Coming out left. Rangers, good return, waits for a block, gets outside, down the sideline, pushed out of bounds at the 35. Flag way far in the back. I think they're going to get Savaggio for a block in the back. Holding on the Rangers, so that's going to back them up 10. So the Rangers will be starting at the 25. All right, well, you know what? More ground to cover, more time to kill. That's what I'm going to go with.
Yeah, it was a good return, but, you know, sometimes we just got to take the penalty.
Okay, so it was a spot foul. So the Rangers will now start at the 13-yard line. So the Rangers with a lot more room to kill. Johnson out of the pistol. Sends Westman in motion, takes a snap, handoff to Rago up the middle.
Nothing doing.
Excuse me, Richley on the carry. Gain of maybe 1.
He's stopped by Ace Oyewole.
None. 2nd and 10.
I think you got to do an end around here to the outside. That's
Get Westman in some space.
Yep. They need some space. This is
pass
not the place where you want to just let the defense tee off on you.
Johnson rolls right, throws downfield. He's got Westman. That's going to be a gain of 5. So it'll make 3rd down a little easier.
He's stopped by Jackson Justice. After a gain of 3.
3rd down and 8 to go. It's hard to get the spot from up here.
At the Forest Lake.
Yeah.
17-yard.
Rangers needing a conversion here.
Tell you what, the defense just came out of that huddle and
Johnson looks to throw out to the outside. He's got Savaggio, good move, cuts back into the middle, runs into a couple of tacklers, but that's going to be a first down for the Rangers. That ball had a lot of air underneath it, and I thought it had a chance of going the other way in a hurry. But great play by Savageau to come back to the ball and take that one right in front of the corner and then make a nifty move after the reception.
That'll move the chains.
That will move the chains. First down 10. Johnson keeps himself left side, has a hole, cuts back right into the open. Boy, that quarterback power has been working tonight.
And
that's another
move the
13
chains.
yards and a Ranger first down.
All right, so on this first fall crisp night of football, holy moly, this seems a little early for it to be this cold.
I'm liking it. If we can keep it at this temperature.
Yeah.
I don't want to go a whole lot colder if we have to sit out on the bleachers for any more broadcasts, but
yeah. Well, I can honestly say I'm glad I put the third layer and the extra Johnnies on.
Durago up the middle.
Because
gain of a couple.
It is not entirely warm out here.
No, it's not. It's definitely more than bearable.
Yeah.
But it's there's a chill in the air, for sure.
Plus, it's like that first, we'll be hoping for this in like a couple of weeks, and we'll be like, oh, it's super warm, but, we were just coming out
not
of
acclimated yet.
80.
Yeah. This is my favorite time of year. I love the cold temperatures.
This is my favorite time of year, too.
Johnson. Westman in motion. Takes a snap, keeps himself. Quick pitch to Richley, who's got the edge, turns it upfield, down the sideline, first down Rangers.
And that'll move the chains. Good job by Richley there.
A very good run. That's where Richley excels right there. You keep Durago between the tackles. Richley, fantastic. Getting outside the tackles and using the speed that he's got to make a play.
And Durago was out in front.
Durago now checks into running back. Rangers run in another receiver. Noble Yang checks in at the slot receiver spot. Johnson handoff Durago, breaking tackles. Pushing the pile forward. They're still pushing.
Oh, wow. Great job.
Durago's helmet comes off, so he's going to have to come out for a play.
Alex Neese there just pushing the pile. Got a good extra yard or two just from him pushing the pile forward. We got an equipment issue, maybe snapped a button.
Well, he's got a high school. If your helmet comes off, you got to come out for at least one play.
Yeah, he was looking down like it was.
Oh. Well, somebody fell down with their helmet and kind of cracked him in the head. Wondering if he wasn't just taking stock of himself, making sure he was cool. Johnson flips richly out of bounds, close to a first down. It's going to be a couple short.
And once again, the camera angle is a little wonky and hard to handle up here. So just bear with us. I would like to be about 20 to 30 feet higher.
Hey, we'll take what we can get. Better than audio only.
Those runs on the far side of the field, you really can't see much because you gotta.
Johnson looks to throw. He's got a seam route open. Rayfield caught inside the 5. Carried a tornado down to the 1. Jacob Rayfield.
All right.
And Johnson with another beautiful ball down the middle.
Hey, and big shout out to the Rayfields up north. They're watching us here tonight.
We did get word about that.
We did get word that Grandma and Grandpa Rayfield probably tuning in tonight. So
touchdown, Connor Johnson. We got the heavies in. This ball's going left, and there's nothing Anoka can do to stop it. Okay, we go right. Still a touchdown. Touchdown Rangers. And that one is Connor Johnson's second of the night. All right. Now, can a motivated by the coach's voice Ranger defense come out and get a stop on this drive?
Right.
Because they've played well, except for a few plays.
There's
that
been a
have really
couple of
tripped them
big
up.
plays that have, like that long pass play, that was.
We seem to forget how to cover passes on third down.
I mean, that was a long pass, too. It's a good job by the quarterback just to heave it down there.
We get a stoppage down here. Flag on the play. Too many men for Anoka?
Ooh, 2-point conversion time?
Yes.
Heavy package.
B-Scout.
Get back in there.
Calls for the heavies.
Get the heavies. Here we go.
Woo! So that's going to be half the distance, so the ball being marked on the 1 instead of the 2. I say you line it up and just run the same play.
Bring in the heavies. Nate Schleif and Howie Johnson, get them back out there. Run it till they show you they can stop it. It's just like the tush push.
Well, unfortunately, it does not look like B-Scout is going to put the heavies in. Looks like the base offense is going out there. Which potentially we caught Anoka with their base defense off the field.
Half the distance to the goal. Moves the ball down to the 1-yard line.
All right. Johnson on the pistol with Richley off his left hip. Going for 2. Westman in motion. Johnson plows ahead. He's in. That's a 2-point conversion right there. And the Rangers extend the advantage.
All right, we're at the double deuce to 14.
Does the 2-point come into play at the end of the game?
You never know. It very well could. It's a big penalty right there.
All right. Defense. Let's go, baby. Now, I feel like the Who's Your Daddy chant might be a little off-key tonight.
Yeah, this is not...
Normally that one's fun when you're beating down on a team, but when it's an offensive showdown and the score is being run up by both sides.
Right.
Not, I mean, I guess unless it's directed specifically at the Anoka defense.
Yeah.
But they could easily do the same thing.
This one is
so
easily going over my prediction as far as how many points are scored, because
I forgot what your prediction was.
I believe it was 31 to 17, I believe. Still possible, but 49 was my over-under number.
Anoka's going to take it from the 5. Outright. And now we get our first not-so-covered-well return of the season. Colby Christensen with a touchdown save and return.
Colin
Christensen, excuse me. I've been saying Kobe all night.
You have been.
So I apologize for that.
I just...
we have too many family members or just players with normal names on the team from year to year. What are the chances that you had? I mean...
Well, I mean...
We've had Caden Christensen, Colby Christensen. I mean...
Colin Christensen. Here we go.
And they've all played basically the same position, so I don't know what to do at that point. Steven.
Just do better. That's all we're trying to do.
Takes the snap, looks to pass. Sprints up, gets to the outside. Tomakung tries to get an arm on him. Unable to make the tackle. But Niall Lashak is able to. But a big gain by the Tornadoes. A gashing run.
And
Anoka going fast.
Hurry up.
Tries running, comes back the other way. Throw deep downfield. Tomakung falls down. We'll see what the flag is, if it's offensive or defensive.
I'm not sure, but Tomakung fell down there. I don't know if he pushed off or...
Tomakung was on his way back. Westman's pointing the other way. Sounds like the Rangers got the call and are moving.
No,
they're
they
waving
didn't.
the flag off.
Wow.
So Anoka will set up shop at the 6. And the Tornadoes have Tomakung's number tonight. Now we got timeout by the Rangers. 2 minutes left in the half. Here we go. Defense, this is when we need a tightening of the guard.
Yeah, we need a big play here.
Big defensive stop.
Remember, folks, halftime means a trip to the concession stand, so be sure to enjoy the Hall of Fame taste of a frosty Killabrew root beer. We thank the folks at
They're really laying into this Killabrew whip here. I mean, Killabrew's good, but
Killabrew's probably a sponsor.
100%. I'm just saying, I haven't heard a single other sponsor all night tonight.
Well, maybe they're their biggest sponsor.
Or everybody else just gets a sign down here, field side.
Right.
I don't see a Killabrew. Oh, never mind. It's over there.
There it is.
It's over on the opposite 20.
Yeah, there she be. All right, here we go.
Ranger defense trying to stand strong with 2:01 left in the half.
First
Ball on the 4. First and goal. Sieben. Goes hard count, takes a snap, handoff Brody Rush. Spin move to the outside, coming back in. We got a flag on the
down.
backside. Anoka's happy for now. Holding, and it's coming back.
Coming back. That's exactly what we needed there. Get some extra room. Rangers know what this is like right here.
That spin move by Brady Rush is lethal.
Yeah.
And yes, the Rangers do know perfectly well what this is like.
Last week Rangers had 4 penalties in a row on the 5-yard
on a head
line.
nod,
Right.
called an illegal procedure, and then a 15-yard
Phantom.
12-man on the field. All right. Now it is first and goal, but from the 14. Rush doesn't know the play. And now we get a false start. False start, back him up even farther.
Well, like I said, we know what this looks like.
I believe that that was all on Christensen, running to the line like he was blitzing and getting right down on that left tackle, and I believe it got him to flinch.
ball now back to the 19-yard line. First and goal.
First and goal for the Tornadoes, ball on the 19. Steven, handoff to Brody, outside. Tomakung tries to get the tackle, out of bounds at the 10. Tomakung could have corralled him. That would have been a fantastic open field tackle.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Tough one in space with a guy that can hit the spin move like a Madden controller right there. Just whoosh, pew, gone.
It's funny, I haven't really seen a juke move of his that has impressed me much tonight, but that spin move is crazy.
So 2nd and goal, ball at the 11.
Steven. Out of the pistol, takes the snap, keeps himself going left side, cuts back right into Howie Johnson, and you're not escaping that. Brought down for a loss. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line, 11-yard line.
Yeah, I think that was held for no gain. Maybe back about a yard. More cowbell.
The cowbells, the Rangers are doing the FSU chop chant, the sideline. Steven on 3rd down. False start, back him up. The Tornadoes are imploding. The Rangers completely changed their front. All their linemen shifted down a gap. Christensen ran up like he was going to blitz, and the deafening Ranger fan section all went into half the line jumping offsides.
Also, they swapped Howie Johnson and Schleif around too. So
4 receivers out wide to the right side. Now a timeout from Anoka.
Timeout. They.
What were you pointing out there?
So they swapped Schleif and Howie Johnson's sides, and then they pulled Howie Johnson out on a super wide rush. So, like, I think that's what caused the timeout there, because I don't think they had anything where his left tackle was going to come out 5 yards, and if that just leaves Howie Johnson on a free rush.
Gotcha. I was they emptied out the backfield and went 1 receiver left and 4 to the wide side.
Yeah.
So
well, that's why they shaded Howie out. So Howie was kind of maybe on outside contain or free rush, and I don't think they had an answer for that.
Well, I also think if they come out in that same setup, I would be looking for QB1 for Anoka to be pulling it down and running a quarterback draw. It's worked once for big yards. Keep in mind, it's 3rd down. 16 yards to go. They just spread the field out and at least cut it in half. That would be a huge play for Anoka on 3rd down. They come in everybody tight now. 2 receivers, 1 out wide. Anoka looks to pass. Hit in the backfield and drop. Durago.
Wow. What a blitz.
With a huge sack on 3rd down.
And you know what? That is just a testament to having to double and triple team guys. And Howie Johnson, you know, when you send a linebacker like that, a lot of times they're looking to crash. We got 22 seconds left. And this could be.
There's enough time.
They're gonna run it down to get 1 play because it's 4th down, so they don't want.
They don't run it down and call a timeout and throw one into the end zone,
or try a field goal if.
I mean, that's a 34-yard field goal. That's a ways for these boys.
It is. It is. However, I would trot on, what is it?
Onyuangu?
Yeah. Once again, I don't have numbers in front of me. Onyuangu, he looks like he can bang it tonight. He almost kicked one out of the fence over here in Goodrich Field, and he kicked one into the stands over here. So, you know, I might line that one up for him. But I don't know if Anoka's got a kicker that can handle that.
Well, if the Rangers could take this in the half, up 22-14, that would be huge. It's taking the chance away for Anoka to be able to take the lead at some point, assuming we score when we have the ball.
All right, here it is.
4th and 24.
Playing 2 deep safeties. Nothing behind, I'm assuming here.
Trying to step up. Pressure coming from the Rangers. Throws to the end zone, caught, incomplete, and out of bounds. It would have been short anyways.
All right. So that will be your halftime score, 22-14.
A huge play by the Ranger defense. That was
that Durago sack was huge.
Well, the Durago sack was huge, and just the fact that this series ended like that, big time stop, was huge for the confidence of this defense.
Yeah.
Going into half with the lead.
I mean, they were on the 5-yard line. They should. I mean, it was 1st and goal on the 4.
Defense needs to stay jacked throughout halftime because Anoka is going to be receiving the ball.
They will be coming out, and you know that's a big demoralizer right there. If they come out, if they fall short there, come back and come out flat, that's a huge demoralizer right there.
Well, and that's what I was saying is getting that stop would be huge because it would stop Anoka from having the chance to necessarily take the lead. The best they could do would tie it coming out of half.
Right.
They score there, they come out, they score a touchdown. Now all of a sudden Anoka's the one in the driver's seat for maybe a couple of minutes.
Yep.
At least. But it's just that was huge for momentum. That was a statement made by the Ranger defense. And on top of it, that receiver looked to be the receiver that had been one of the guys that Sieben seemed to be looking in the direction of.
Right.
A decent amount tonight. And he was crushed by 2 Ranger corners and was down on the sideline going into half. Obviously, we hope for his health, but him not being back out might be one receiver less that the Rangers need to worry about. But now, Joel, we have one of my favorite things.
The Pee Wee football.
We got Pee Wee football to announce here. I don't have a roster, so we got 0 names.
0 names. Well, we're gonna take the right side for a bit, and then we'll shoot on over to the left side, and then I'm gonna have you take over because I am gonna have to take care of something, and then be back.
Sounds good. Well, you know what? Why don't we just go wide angle on this side of the field, and we'll just take a break.
All right, well, we'll do that. But one thing I will say, we'll do that in the recap when we come back.
Yeah, that works for me.
So, hey, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you can tell when the next time we're coming on. Sorry about the technical difficulties in the beginning of the stream. It's always fun when you're coming out to the middle of nowhere and setting up, and we got batteries and we got batteries and hotspots and camera frame rates and a whole bunch of stuff
Everything that could go wrong.
And a whole bunch of stuff that we don't normally deal with that we're dealing with right now. So that's usually Paul's job. And
we love our crew.
We love our crew, and we
don't
miss them terribly when we don't have them. So we'll be back. Chiefs Chargers? Oh, no.
It's not that hot. I didn't have that either. Mine takes even gallon because I put it in the lines. That's not I use global. It's like nothing bad, maybe. And it's working. Drain your hot water. Just a little. Yeah. Get some going. Drain your hot water. See, I came back up there. I drained it. It takes literally 3 minutes maximum. Because I just turned the pump on. I drained my water heater for a while. I turned my pump on inside. Turn it on until the stuff runs a little bit. Dump the rest of the jug out. Drain it. That's it. Because at Dearmont, I just use the. No, I haven't brought it there yet. I went up there last weekend. Put cameras in.
All right, folks, let's hear it for our Anoka Ramsey athletic football players. Players should meet their parents and guardians at the gate. Remember, they will not be released until they are connected with their supervising adult. One more round of applause for the Anoka Ramsey Athletic Association football players. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Anoka Fall Performance Dance Team, coached by Leah Ward, Caitlin Hendrickson, and Grace Marr. The captains are Lainey Bakken, Kaylee Cohn, Ethan Tao, and Ella Van Sickle. Tonight they will be dancing to Run the World.
I'm just going from Christensen from back in Asbestos. I'm just going with last name. Because then I can't get messed up. Caden was here? Yeah, it was both of them.
Folks, I appreciate all of our sponsors and their donations to Anoka football. Included are these local establishments: Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, Patriot Homes, the 201 Tavern, Raising Cane's of Coon Rapids, Rocket Oil, M&G Trailer, Lawrence Johnson Insurance, Dahlmeyer Construction, Rocket Turf Lawrence and Associates, McDuff's on the Rum, and Caliber Root Beer.
Get my dead cat out of the way.
All right. We're back. I'm catching strays from the Christensen family.
Well, I mean, I don't know about strays.
I
I don't know
guess
about strays.
Those were
Those were
directly fired shots,
directly fired
and they were
shots.
well placed.
Well placed and well warranted.
Yeah. So I guess with that, I'm going to be calling last names for the rest of the year. Nothing else.
Ah, come on. You got this. It's Cullen Christensen.
Cullen. And that's the other thing. It's not like when you went from me, Noah Costa, to Caleb Costa, it's two different first names completely.
Right.
Now you got Cullen, Caden, and Colby. They all sound relatively alike.
Right. I mean, we can only do this like if we're doing this.
Just cut me a break.
If we're doing this in 20 years, all of the Ranger fans out there, if you just change the first letter of your son's or daughter's name, so we don't.
Correct.
We don't.
Mostly sons.
Mostly sons, but hey, we have
had a couple.
We have had a couple of girls out, and.
Well, and I guess you know what we do. Like at least Caleb and I do girls hockey. So.
You know?
Yeah, we've had that problem recently. We've had the same problem recently.
Yeah, so how about do your announcers a favor and just change the first letter of your kids' names.
Correct.
You know, you're just looking out for us, I'm sure. I'm sure that's the first thing that goes through their mind when naming a child.
Knock it off with the alliteration in names.
All right, so Paul, get ready for the emails on that one.
Oregon emails. What we were talking about, though,
yeah,
while we had the mics down, I mean, somebody probably heard one of us because we had one mic on for crowd noise there at the end of halftime, but.
Oh, and by the way, I don't have dead cats here. Dead cat is just what you call something to put over the mic.
Yeah, the furry thing.
Furry thing that
over the mic.
We had to make one because it is a bit windy here normally, and the wind has died down, so we did need it earlier.
It was a good call. But we were saying during halftime, if we keep throwing the ball the way we do and the amount we do in games, Connor Johnson might set the state record for completion percentage.
Yeah.
He was 8 for 7 last week, and I'd love to see what the numbers are this week. Because he is connected on most of his balls.
Yeah, I mean, he had that one to Savaggio, the other one to Drago. You know, I don't know if many hit the ground tonight. Tough to.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think one has hit the ground tonight.
Right? But what? Has there been 5 pass attempts, maybe 4?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But they've all been right on. The only one that I'd say was suspect was the one that Savaggio came back to and made a great play on.
Right.
Some quarterback-friendly receivers. Luckily, we haven't needed that much this year because Connor on his balls downfield has been deadly accurate.
Yeah.
Deadly accurate.
Well, let's
All right.
let's hope the Forest Lake Freightliners got a great rest, and now's the time for the Ranger Wrecking Crew to come out, put a quick stop on, and then the Forest Lake Freightliners just to shift gears and
We need a Howie sack on this drive.
matriculate the ball down the field a little bit and kill some of this clock off.
We need a Howie sack on this drive.
We could use a Howie sack on this drive. There's been 2 sacks, I think.
We need him to turn up here.
Doing some
Serious
looking.
Howie is on the film.
That's how you tell good ones from great ones.
I was about to say, you want to talk about leadership on the field. Everybody's on the sideline getting ready to watch the kickoff. Like the teams line up for the kickoff, not necessarily the kickoff. And Howie's down on the tablet going over that last drive.
All right, and Forest Lake will kick off.
Anyongo to kick off for the Rangers. He was bombing them in warm-ups here coming out of halftime. Let's see a deep one. Second half is underway. Returned from the 1, straight left, bounces off a couple of tackles, and the kicker with an aggressive tackle out of bounds. The Tahoe could not be any louder if it tried.
I don't think you could make it much louder.
First and 10, Michael Jackson was around here somewhere. Did you hear that? That was crazy. All right, first down, 10 to go for the Tornadoes. Their first series out of halftime, ball on the 30, and the Ranger Wrecking Crew ready to do some damage. Sieben had a good first half. Handoff up the middle. Gain of 1 or 2. Second down. I like that coming out of halftime.
Yeah.
Brody has been ripping off 10 yards a carry like nobody's business tonight. So stopping him for almost no gain was a good play to start on. Steven takes a snap, handoff, Brody Rush again, gets to the left side, breaking tackles. Howie shoves him towards the sideline, and then he is ultimately pushed out of bounds by Leshak, but not before he picks up a first down on a scamper of about 12.
They had a blitz dialed up there, and unfortunately that pulled the middle linebacker from being able to get in on that stop over there.
New running back in the game for Anoka. Moses Boyce.
Splits out wide, and I think they're going to get him for a legal.
False start.
False start? Okay. I think there's two guys in motion at the same time.
Either that, or I could see, was it Bryce? Moses. Moses looked like he started to angle towards the line of scrimmage. And when you're in motion, that's something you can't do. So we'll see what they dial up here on 1st and 15. Ball on the ground. Sieben going to take it himself. Gains a couple.
It's Loomis on the stop there.
2nd and long. Some mental errors for Anoka starting out.
Yeah, and it looks like that back was doing the same motion, and it's kind of a weird motion just to go straight out of the backfield. You're 5 yards deep. It's like if you throw that ball, that's a live ball going backwards, you know? Kind of weird.
Drops to pass, throws over the middle, knocked down by the Rangers. A.J. Degerstrom there to knock it down. I kind of like this Ranger sideline chant.
I didn't.
The whole team has been doing the FSU war chant while their team's out. Better than side conversations during the game. Whole team's involved. You got the entire bleachers making noise here on 3rd and 12 and the entire Ranger sideline.
Image stabilization does not help this out. It is too much. We are rocking and rolling here in Anoka. Goodrich Field.
Rolls to pass, looking downfield, heaves it, sideline, out of bounds.
All right, that'll be a stop.
4th and 12 coming for Anoka, and what do they do?
Well, you're going to have to punt.
They had the receiver wide open downfield. He just couldn't put the ball where it needed to be. About 2 feet closer to the field of play. It does look like Anoka is going to shift out. Sieben goes off the field. And Kellen Brewer comes on to punt.
You know what I remember from being here last time, 3 years ago? Somebody had a fire right next to the stadium, and I smell it tonight too. Somebody's hanging out outside, or
nearly blocked. Angles out of bounds.
Got that good fire smell.
The bonfires.
Right.
This is one of the coolest stadiums in high school football. I've said it once. I'll say it many times again.
I do like this stadium.
The houses up on the hill overlooking.
Hey, and once again, big shout out to Anoka for letting us come in and do this. Always great hosts.
I've always liked. There's part of I love the booth. I love being on top of the booth because it's the best camera angle, but there is something kind of special about the times that we have to do it from the bleachers.
Right, you know, you
with
get
the
some
fans.
fans come up, say hi, you know, feel free.
You feed off that energy.
Yeah.
Connor takes a snap, and a very late call for the false start. It was warranted. Westman left early, but that was late on the call. Maybe the flag got stuck in the belt loop there.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Had the flag a little too deep in his pocket.
I'm going to cut the officials a little slack because I've missed a little tonight too.
Yeah.
on the old camera work, because, you know, I try and look up names and numbers, and then I find out I'm shooting dead air. Hey, there's nobody there. What's he doing? I don't know.
Johnson sends Westman in motion, takes a snap, and now we got another false start. So now the Rangers are doing their best job of shooting themselves in the foot.
Well, we saw this. Now it's going to be first in a country mile.
At least it's still first down.
Right. I mean, I would like to see a play coming out of halftime, though. You know, at some point.
Take a shot maybe here? I've really liked this matchup. For the first time all season, it looked like Savaggio has had the size advantage on a corner. And I'd really like to see that play out over here on this side. Durago in motion. Connor rolls to pass. Looks downfield. Pats throws. He's got Durago on the sideline. Tries to get upfield back to the original line of scrimmage. He's going to be out of bounds a yard short. So that'll bring up 2nd and 11.
I thought you were gonna say a yard short of the sticks. I'm like, a yard short of the first stick.
Yeah, no, didn't I say original line of scrimmage?
I thought you said a yard short. I didn't hear.
I thought
you
I
say.
said a yard short
Sorry,
to the
I was-
original line of scrimmage.
I was concentrating
No,
on
you're good.
getting the shot.
All right, here we go. We got singled up man coverage on that wide side. This is where I'd like to see that shot happen. Johnson keeps himself going left, cuts back, and now the Rangers are back to the original line.
I would have liked to seen a little bit more of a stretch play there.
We got a hurt Ranger down on the field.
It's like, oh no, going back down. That's
56 would be. Is it 56? That's what I thought it said. But we don't have 56 rostered.
if it's 55, that's the center.
That's Alex Neese.
Oh yeah, Alex Neese.
Whoever it is, based on the offense's performance tonight, is a key contributor.
Well, he had a couple of good plays. He would push the pile on one of them, got an extra good couple of yards there. Looks like it might be a cramp.
It is Neese.
No, looks like an ankle.
I'm seeing here for 2 years we may have been pronouncing that name wrong. Cunnies.
Alex Cunnies.
Hopefully it's just a little ankle roll and he's able to tape it up and go again. Johnson. Takes a snap. Reverse back to Westman. He's got a lot of real estate out there. Tries to get to the edge. Gets to the sideline at the 50. Throws a move. Flags come in. I don't know what it's on. That was a great block.
That's going to be a spot foul if it is holding. He had already got the first down, so it should be first and 10 from wherever the foul occurred, 10 yards from wherever it occurred. So should be a first down, and we will probably end up at around the 45, it looks like.
And they're moving the flag
Moving
back.
the flag back, so it looks like it'll be at the 41.
So that whole play goes for a gain of 3 yards.
But it's a spot foul, so you should get the first down. Or replay. No, I thought you got the first down and then it was a. Apparently not. All right. So
All right, so 3rd and long for the Rangers, but not the longest we've had to deal with tonight.
It's a great play dialed up. Just Timeout called by the Rangers.
You know, I thought it was a good block from what I saw by Savaggio, but it's also one of those times that, you know, when you got somebody there and you know the running, your lead blocking, you just got to take the guy wherever he wants to go and just get in his way, even if it means you take your hands off of him.
Yep. And, I mean, that's a hard block to initiate, too,
Everybody
on the
loves
side.
a nice pancake block, but it's pretty hard to do that when you're out there on your own island.
Patriot Homes, veteran owned and operated. They're your trusted home exterior.
So we got 3rd and 8. What do you think Coach dials up here? He called a timeout for a reason. He's obviously getting a play together that he likes.
Well, I'm going to say they have not stopped that Durago release route to the wide side of the field, which is this side, even though it looks like he is lining up on the other side. So it looks like I'm completely wrong.
Johnson. 3rd and long, takes the snap, looks to throw.
Big rush.
Throw to Durago. Not Durago.
That's
Rayfield. Brought down short of the first down, and what do you do here?
Well, you got to punt it in this game. You're up 8. I think you got to punt here.
Does not look like the Rangers are going to punt. Looks like they're going to keep the offense out and go for it. At least try and get them to jump. But I also wouldn't want to call 2 timeouts in the 3rd quarter.
That is very true.
Okay, they're going to have Connor do a little pooch punt.
Oh, that is more than a pooch punt.
Let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. Down to the 6. Way to pin him. What a punt by the quarterback.
That's a great pooch punt. For all you older parents out there, the John Elway and Bernie Kosar were the king of the pooch punts.
That's huge. When you have the ability to be able to do that.
Right. Because that makes it a lot harder. Like, you can run the hard count. You can run the hard count. If it doesn't work, you just snap it and do the pooch punt. That's solid.
See what Anoka chooses to do here on their 2nd drive. They went run heavy for the first half and had to throw it at the end of their series.
You got them backed up here.
They go with the quick pass. Big hit by Tomlicum.
Oh, that's a taunting penalty right there. You cannot.
The fact that that got called, I don't think he got called on the taunt. The flag came out first. I think they're going to say hit on a defenseless receiver.
I'm pretty sure it was the taunt.
If that comes back as the hit, it's going to be ridiculous. That was a good, solid football hit.
Ooh. Well, they're walking it forward.
That was a good hit.
Penalty brings the ball out to the 21-yard line. First and 10 for the Tornadoes.
Tornadoes offense catches a break there with a free first down. Steven takes a snap. Quick pitch to Brody Rush on the outside.
Oh,
And a good tackle by Tomlicum. Or Durago, excuse me. Came up to make that stop.
He stopped by Tomlicum.
Oh, it was. I'd still really like to know what that flag was on, because that flag was coming out as that hit was being delivered.
Brings up second down, 11 yards.
Sieben on second and long, drops to pass. Rangers closing in, throws the ball in the dirt. Sieben takes a hit.
Rangers
And now we got a 3rd and 11.
Rangers have had some costly penalties. They need to settle down and take care of business. Howie was in there after that hit. Howie was in there trying to settle everybody down.
And here comes the noise.
Defensive line swap.
3rd and long. They look to pass, throw over the middle, caught. First down for Anoka.
I thought he was going to fumble that for a second.
Gain of 15, and here they go. They're going fast. Tornadoes, handoff. Christensen there. Stops him after a gain of a couple. Anoka trying to go as fast as they can. Quick pass, throw to the sideline. Brought in, going to be short of the first down. So 3rd and about 3. Third and 4. Dropping the pass, Howie. Applied pressure, but Anoka able to escape with Sieben and pick up the first down. Ball on the 49, 1st and 10. The chains aren't set.
Going, hurry up again.
Sieben takes a snap, handoff up the middle. A host of Rangers bringing them down after a gain of 4.
A.J. Wiley checks in. Andrew Johnson checks out.
Sieben. Making adjustments at the line, takes a snap. Handoff, rush. Taken down, first down. The Rangers front getting eaten up right now.
Yeah, this is something that the Rangers don't normally see. The hurry up and also just a straight running attack right at him.
Sieben up the middle, he's got a hole and he is gone. Touchdown, Anoka. So the defense stands strong at the end of the first half, comes out, has a nice stop on their first drive. And we'll see now if Anoka tries to run their 2-point. Looks like they will try. They didn't get it. Ball came out. But I believe there was a flag on the play, was there not?
There is a penalty marker down. Sieben is short.
Steven took a shot and is up and walking, but looks a little worse for wear. Trying to see, waiting for the call here. False start. But then, okay, illegal procedure.
Legal procedure with a decline.
So, no good on the 2-point conversion. Rangers hold strong on the 2-point at least. Now our offense needs to get out there and put a drive together here. 5 minutes and 23 seconds left in the third quarter.
And the Rangers really need to help their defense out and put a long sustained drive. That was a long, long set of downs for the Rangers, especially with the hurry up. I mean, they were going like 5 yards a clip for, 90 yards. And then the 30-yard run at the end. So there's a lot of plays in there in a short amount of time. So I'm sure the defense is a little gassed right now. Definitely need help from the offense to get some rest.
Anoka's head coach is delaying the game here with arguing the illegal procedure call. At some point, you got to just give it up.
Right, and the illegal procedure, when you have that many guys spread out, you can't see where they're lined up with how far everybody was spread out there.
Well, and the coach can only come down to the 20.
Right.
25. So, yeah, you're not going to be able to see exactly where everybody's lined up. There. All right. And a second kick out of bounds for Anoka. Rangers will start at the 35, so good starting field position.
Which second kick out of bounds kind of tells me that this is touchdown or nothing team right here. There's not really, they're going to have to be within the 15-yard line to try and attempt a field goal, I would say, later on in this game, if that's the case. And we're still at the deuce for the difference.
Correct. Anoka's going to need all they can get if it comes down to a field goal kick. Johnson snaps it, keeps himself going left. Gaining nothing.
I really think we got to go to the outside.
Well, they're loading the box and bringing both the safeties down. I thought we were going to drop and just try and float a seam route there.
And it looks like Alex Canese is back out there.
Johnson, handoff Durago, and Durago is stacked up at the line of scrimmage, drop for a loss of 1.
And Durago is not getting up. Looks like he's cramping up. Durago's been playing both ways, and that's one of the problems when you start playing both ways. You get tired out on defense. They had a long set of downs there on defense. Now he comes back out on offense, and he's a little bit gassed. Gets has a little cramp, and
Well, it's
now,
also
now
one
he's
of
got to
those-
go. You know, now you're looking at 3rd and 11 and possibly having to go back out on defense.
It's also one of those things where you got the first cold game of the year. Sometimes that constant flow of water does not fit into your day because it's cooler. You're not going to be sweating as much. You don't
Right.
think you need all the water, and then all of a sudden this is the time that everybody starts cramping up. Yesterday down at TCO, I kid you not, I counted. There was 9 plays in a row that the play would end and somebody cramped up and they had to stop play and stretch somebody out and get them to the sideline. So
All right.
now is about that time in the game that cramps are going to start for those who have not hydrated enough. Johnson on 3rd and 11.
Oh, that's a terrible play design.
Sacked. Loss of 10, and the Rangers are going to have to punt the ball.
That mesh looked just wonky, and it took too long for the fake to go by.
I like the idea, but execution was just not there from the right side of the line.
The only thing is like you're looking to your blind side, and then you can't look where you're going.
Good punt. Coming this side. Stacked up and taken down at the 35. A block in the back that didn't get called. And then a Ranger is punched in the face mask and not called.
1st and 10 for the Tornadoes at their own 46-yard line.
So here we go. 3 minutes and 22 left in the 3rd. Tornadoes down by 2.
Ranger wrecking crew is going to have to come up big here. They got to dig deep.
We need a turnover is what we need here. Handoff. Up the middle left side, taken down. But again, the 3 yards of carry is killing the Ranger defensive front.
He's stopped by Derek Loomis at the 49-yard line, 2nd down.
Anoka continues with the hurry up.
Steven looks to pass. Flushed out left, throws to the sideline. He's got a receiver. Makes a nifty move on Christensen, but can't stay on his feet. It's going to be a 1st down for Anoka, and they keep the drive moving. Steven. Throws left, caught, flag. Should have been a false start on the running back.
Stevens' pass is complete to Wyatt Buxton. Tomacon on the tackle. Penalty on Anoka.
So did they call the false start?
Yeah. Oh, illegal shift.
Okay.
All right. Wiley in, Johnson out.
Steven. Tomakung is in the neutral zone right now.
Backs out. Shift on the defensive line.
Scared the heck out of me. Rush over pursued. Incomplete is the call. The Rangers were freaking out like it was an interception. I thought it might be.
Yeah, that's one thing about the sidelines here. I can't see
Yeah,
anything
I couldn't see
here.
what exactly they were excited about there.
Couple of parents expressing their good tidings.
Caden Ban has been getting beat up the entire game. He's going to be feeling it tomorrow. Second long for Anoka. Timeout called by Anoka. Caden Ban took the shot and had both Rangers land on him right before half down by the goal line. Then he gets blown up by Tomakung and just now gets nailed on the sideline again. He has been on the receiving end of quite a few hefty hits tonight. 1:59 left in the third.
Both teams have taken a timeout, 22-20. Second and 15. This is a big drive here.
It's going to be Cardiac Rangers episode 2.
Episode 2. Well, I guess of this
of this season. Yeah.
Episode 2, season 4, or season 3.
Episode 2.0 here at Goodrich.
Right.
Durago is still on the sideline getting stretched out, so that's a huge blow to the defense, the defensive unit of the Rangers.
I will say, however, with Loomis and Degerstrom, that the Rangers linebacking crew is pretty full of depth.
Second and 15. Drops to pass. Pressure coming. Steps up in the pocket. Rolls out. Throwing deep downfield way too far. Incomplete.
Thought the Rangers were going to get to him there.
Third and long. How he could smell a sack on that one.
I will say that this guy is.
He's got some escapability,
yeah.
and like we were talking about with the fan down here earlier, he's a quarterback that runs to throw.
Yeah.
He's taken off a couple of times tonight and hurt the Rangers when he's done it, but he rolls out and stays parallel with the line of scrimmage looking downfield.
Yep.
That time a good read, he had a receiver open, he just completely overthrew him. Third down and 15. Huge spot. Looks to throw. Pressure coming.
Oh, there's a hold on it.
Throw over the middle. Another huge hit on Van. And an incomplete pass. Ban has taken shot after shot tonight.
Ranger wrecking crew coming up big there. Howie Johnson getting some pressure. Maybe a little bit of a hold there.
Anoka will punt. Nearly blocked again. Punt, fair caught at the 20-yard line.
All right, so the Ranger defense did their job. Now Ranger offense needs to come on, put some points on the board.
We need a nice, long, sustained drive here. Going up by 8 would be big.
Absolutely. And then tacking another one on.
Go for 2-point.
No, I would tack one on, go 9.
Yeah.
9-point game with the way this is going.
Again, I can't tell you how much I like this man-on-man matchup with Savageau down here, and I'd really like to see it tested. Johnson, quick option, pitch out. Richley taken down, gain of 3.
God, if he could have kept his foot there. Turf monster kind of got him.
trying to tell exactly where that ball is sitting.
Looks like we were at the 23, and
The ball's on the 23.
yeah.
So no gain.
Well, it looks like they gave him a yard.
Handoff. Westman going right. Gets to the sideline.
Got to go north-south there.
Looked like he had a crease to cut back potentially and just stopped. Good gain.
He kept stringing it to the side. And you gotta pick a hole at some point.
Put your foot in the ground and get north and south. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Rangers will have to run a play. Johnson rolls to throw. Back, he's got Westman taken down around the knees, able to convert the first down. Westman may have gotten the wind knocked out of him there, landing flat on his back. Way to go up and get that one and take the hit.
Yeah, that was a great catch there by Westman, and good job hanging on to it.
So we go to the 4th quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Forest Lake 22.
Take the long walk again. We'll come out at the 36-yard line, the other side. And that'll move the chains, get the old cowbells ringing.
Ladies and gentlemen, it may be the 4th quarter, but there's still plenty of time to enjoy the Hall of Fame taste of a Killer root beer. Don't be the only fan in your row not to have one. Killer root beer. Where legends are made and legends are created.
Rangers are going to have to make some plays here. We need a nice, long, sustained drive to go up by 9, take the lead, give them the ball back with 5 minutes, and make them score twice.
Yep.
That needs to be Forest Lake strategy.
And also,
Obviously.
give your defense a good 10, 15 minutes to just chill here, catch their breath a little bit.
Johnson under center. Takes a snap, handoff to Rago. Right up the middle, gain of a couple. Gain of 1 on the play.
2nd and 9 for the Rangers.
2nd and 9, and the whole 4th quarter to play. Johnson looks to pass. Quick throw. Westman goes outside, down the sideline, shoved out of bounds, 2 yards short of a first down, and will make 3rd down a lot easier.
3rd and definitely manageable. I mean, you're in the spot where you might be in 4-down territory if you get,
I
a
like
yard,
heavy
yard and a
package with
half.
Johnson right now.
I would not oppose that. However, he might be thinking, let's keep him fresh, give him a full rest.
Westman in motion. Johnson keeps up the middle and be brought down a yard short, and B-Scout has a huge decision here. 4th and 1, go for it and keep the drive alive, or punt.
Offense stays on the field.
And the Rangers are going to get caught. We're going to see refs deliberate.
Looks like it was Alex Neese. Either that or he might have got pulled in,
He was drawn. Was he drawn by the defense? False start on the Rangers. So now the Rangers will punt. This is the part of the game that I kind of get lost for words. That
yeah,
the domination the entire first half.
Get it off.
A deep punt.
Wow.
Fielded over the shoulder and down to the 10.
Wow. Now that, you don't talk about punters often.
That's a field flipper there.
That definitely flipped the field, man. He kicked that so deep he had no shot at actually catching it in the air. And then when he does, when he tries to get a hand on it, he falls over and his knee goes down. In high school, that's you're down. So, wow.
Oniongo with the punt of the year so far.
Yeah, that was a boomer, and at an opportune time as well. That was definitely needed. Now,
we need the defense to have a end of the half type stand here.
We got more cowbell going.
Sieben, pop pass, looks to throw, downfield, out of bounds.
Wow,
that was a risky play call by the Anoka Tornadoes.
That was
running a reverse pass on the 10-yard line.
That ends up on the goal line when you're throwing it.
And running that non-quarterback right to the side of the field that Howie Johnson calls home.
Right.
That play was written for failure to begin with.
I'm in the terrible spot to see you again.
Anoka drops to pass. Set up screen. Howie there from behind, drags him down, gain of 1 or 2. Flag comes in. What is the flag on? Ineligible men downfield. There's no way it was on the tackle. He had him around the waist.
Howie's backing up. They're calling it personal foul?
Face mask.
Face mask?
I thought Howie had him around the waist. I guess from here my angle may have been a little off, but that's another free first down given to Anoka, courtesy of the Rangers. And that is a huge momentum shift for Anoka. Steven, hands off, ball on the ground.
Rangers say they have it. I don't know.
Waiting for the call.
Anoka says they have it.
Come on, we want it.
Rangers say they have it.
Ranger ball.
Who's that? Christensen on
Christensen
the bottom of the ball?
comes out with it.
Cullen Christensen.
Colin Christensen jumps on the ball. Anoka's coach, not happy.
Well, you can't argue that it was not on the turf because I saw it. It was on video. It was on the turf.
Anoka had more than a fair shot to jump on the ball, but I think Christensen just got in there and wrestled it away from him.
I don't know. He might have had it right away because
Well, Anoka had first and second dibs, and then two Rangers dove on top of it.
Lechak came up with the first call that it was Ranger ball, and that was right away.
Johnson handoff to Durago going right. Mean stiff arm. Some tough running yards by Durago. Back to the line of scrimmage. No gain for a pretty impressive run there.
He's brought down by Nick Wellman.
Second down and 10, 9 minutes and 33 left in the fourth.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
We got to get it. We can't leave this drive without points. We need that cushion.
I think we need a post route to Rayfield here.
Johnson sends Durago in motion. Drops
Dagger.
to pass. Rolls left. Breaks the
Gets out of
sack.
it.
Throws end zone. There. Flag! That occurred in the end zone. It should go to the 1 yard line.
Looks like Savageau down there.
It was Savageau. I believe it was Savageau.
Savageau and
Rayfield just went to
Rayfield.
go get the ball.
There was a penalty marker.
If I have my rules correct, that should
Yeah.
go to the 1.
Pass interference call on Anoka.
All right, that'll make the chains not
Okay,
necessary.
so I guess
Oh,
high school ball, it's only a 15-yard penalty regardless.
right.
I thought that was a universal rule.
First and 10, Forest Lake.
Well, Forest Lake still controls the ball. That's what matters. Savageau was wide open though. Pitch to Durago, headed left. Jumping forward, gain.
6.
Tackled by Dawson Lawrence.
Timeout for an injury. Trying to see where they're spotting the ball. Just across the 10.
Yeah, just across the 10. Looks like you got 5, maybe 5 or 6. Somebody's down over there.
I believe it is a member of the Tornadoes.
Number 3. Number 3 of the Tornadoes.
David Ellis.
Walking off under his own power.
Gain on the play of 5 yards. Second down, 5. Ball spotted at the 10-yard line.
Ball on the 10-yard line. Johnson keeps himself right up the middle. Down to the 5.
Johnson keeps the ball. He's stopped by Nick Wellman.
All right, looks like we got about 3rd and 1, maybe 2.
Here come the heavies.
Johnson and Schleif come in. Bring on the heavy package. This is the time. This is the time.
We'll see. Johnson under center. Handoff to Durago behind the heavies. Touchdown Rangers!
It's not the time. It's going to happen one time, though. All right. 28-20. Rangers up.
Needed that. Needed that in a big way.
Rangers up 8. Looks like they will kick.
Jordan Anoka with the point after.
Oh, he
No
missed
good
it.
on the extra point.
Missed it. Looked like a little bit of a bobbled snap there.
The advantage is still 8, so they'd have to score a touchdown and get a 2-point conversion. Just
For the tie.
we wanted to make that one for the win.
We did. All right. Let's make up for it on the kickoff. Drop one deep in the corner.
That sucks because our long snapper there was on the sideline practicing long snaps and was drilling them. Perfect snaps. And then that one, when it mattered.
I'm not sure if it was a bad snap or if it was just bobbled.
It was low. It came in low.
I really can't see a whole lot through my little 2.5-inch screen here.
It was trapped against the turf.
Oh, okay.
All right. How about a touchback so we don't have to have a heart attack on a return here? Deep, high kick. You're going to bring it out. Down the sideline. And out of bounds at the 20. Huge return for Anoka to bring that momentum swinging right back in their direction.
Right?
They've been getting longer and longer on their returns tonight. Now I feel like I jinxed us making my comment about us not having to worry about return coverage earlier this year.
Yeah, that was one where, you know, the super deep kicks, sometimes you outkick your coverage a little bit, and that one was on the goal line.
But how about the effort by the kickers
Yeah.
who stay with them and push them out of bounds? Rush, taking it right side.
Man, he is slippery.
Gain of 5.
He is slippery.
Harley Rush starts his way down to the 25-yard line. Derek Cooper on the stop.
2nd and 5, ball on the 25.
I find it hard to believe that he only had 50 yards last week.
Oh, Eden Prairie's D-line must be a heck of a lot better than ours. Steven, handoff up the middle, stacked up by the Rangers. This time only a gain of 1 or 2. 3rd and short.
Right, but I don't even think that was, I mean, the coach just must have swapped up his game plan. He was thinking he was going to run it,
Yeah.
or, you know, pass it forever, and then,
Well, he had 10 carries last week.
yeah.
He's had way more this week.
He had 10 carries in the first quarter.
Yeah. I guess maybe thinking you can't rely on your quarterback to throw 300 yards every single week. Steven, out of the pistol. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle, stacked up, nothing doing. Loss of a yard.
That's a whole host of Rangers right there.
So now 4th down and short. Anoka does not seem to have a kicker. And will be going for it on 4th and 3.
Even if you did have a kicker, I don't think you'd be going for it. You would kick a field goal here in this spot. You
Do not bite on the hard count.
Oh, that looks like
false start.
false
Back him up
start.
another 5.
Well, they say when you're making a deal, if both sides are unhappy, it was probably a decent deal. I think both coaches are going to be unhappy.
You mean dealing cards?
No, I mean just like a deal.
Okay.
We make a deal, a barter.
Okay.
If both sides are unhappy, they think that it should have been more, should have been less.
Sure, yeah.
I think both coaches feel like they haven't got calls, have got calls, and it's
Huge 4th down for the Tornadoes. Steven drops to pass. Looking downfield. Incomplete. Beautiful coverage. No flags. Ranger ball.
DJ Westman on the coverage there. Good job. Ranger ball, turnover on downs.
Now, we need the Ranger offense to come out and just run out the clock. I don't even care if you score. Just get the clock running.
My over-under number was 49, or 48, 31-17, just so you know.
You're killing it with the over-under number. Your exact score, not so much. But your over-under number, you've been dead on for 2 weeks. Johnson. Trying to put the game away.
Ooh,
Hand off
bad
to Rago.
exchange.
He still jumps forward for a gain of 1. The one thing I'd like to see with Durago is him cover that ball with 2 hands at this point in the game. I mean, I know he's a strong man, but dude, ball security here. No gain.
Rangers will take all of the times.
Rangers needing. What the Rangers need right now is a good push up front, something we haven't really gotten since the first half. Johnson keeps himself up the middle. Good run. 5 yards. Three yards. 3rd and 7 now.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd down 7.
Yeah, I thought we were a lot closer. Now the Rangers with a huge 3rd down. Durago in motion. Johnson takes a snap. Quick fire out to Durago. Diving forward. Short by a yard or 2. What does B-Scow elect to do?
Oh, you got to kick it here.
Especially after that last punt.
You got to kick this.
Offense is going back out.
Wow.
They got plenty of time. I'd still be holding off on snapping the ball here. Are you kidding? That was as close to an offsides you can get without being offsides.
Well, if they snap the ball there, that is offsides. But if they don't snap the ball, he has a chance to get back.
The Rangers take a delay game and then bring on the punt team, and we need another boomer.
All right. That's my bad. I forgot that they always go for the hard count, you know.
High spiraling punt brought in at the 30.
It's a solid punt there. Just
And a flag comes in, and that'll back him up to the 15.
little extracurriculars down there.
That would be a personal foul with some excessive blocking.
Jack Shilgren was looks like the recipient of the excessive blocking.
Winner Babarine will get called for the personal foul.
That's a big personal foul right there.
It is a huge personal foul. It's also a generous 1 yard spot on that fair catch.
Yeah.
He caught that dead center right at the 30. Just gave him the yard. So that backs him up a full 15. And now we need a Ranger stop with 3 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the game. Howie Johnson, we need you. Anoka drops to pass. Howie behind him. Screen incomplete. If Howie had a second longer, that was going to be a sack almost in the end zone, if not in the end zone.
Well, that was going to be a sack, and Nate Schleif had great coverage of the running back on that screen. He was right there in case he came down with it.
Second down and 10. Christensen makes the stop.
Stays in bounds. Each team has 2 timeouts left. 2:46 left to go.
Clock rolling.
Anoka in the hurry up.
The Ranger Wrecking Crew. Christensen with a big sack.
And Andrew Johnson getting a big push right there. Good job by the Ranger Wrecking Crew.
Backs him up and brings up 4th and 8. 4th and 7. When the ball snapped, we'll be at 1:55 to play. Anoka's got to drive the field and score a 2-point conversion. Anoka drops, pressure coming, escapes to the right side, throw back across the field, up for grabs, incomplete. And the Rangers will take over on downs with 1:40 left. Should be able to take a couple of knees and get out of here with a win. When it counted, Tamakung comes up with a big bat down. Way to redeem himself.
Victory formation.
It's the best formation in sports.
Did that nail 2 over-under numbers?
2 over-under numbers. You did nail 100%.
And just a reminder, the Ranger Football Report comes out weekly, where we go over the synopsis of this game.
And what are we doing here?
Jeez, what just happened?
I thought we were going to victory. Okay, Rangers at least get back on it. Timeout taken by Anoka. I guess because they're going to take timeouts, you probably do need the first down.
Yeah.
I did. The timeouts were an oversight on my part.
Yeah. But anyways, getting back to the Ranger football report.
Yes.
Noah and myself, we get together, have
We're going to have an actual set this week.
yeah,
We'll
Yeah,
be
we're
back
in
to
Minnesota.
full quality.
Some people probably enjoy the
scenic
tree
backgrounds.
backgrounds that we've had. But yeah, if you want to join us next week, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that bell. Make sure and tell you when we're going to be on, and it'll pop up in your feed. Probably Thursday. I think is Thursday.
Thursday is the release day for episodes.
Release days for that. So.
So the Rangers are going to have to run a couple more plays. So I guess this game is not as over as I thought it was. Sorry for calling game early. Johnson, needing a first down.
Who took the time out there? Because
Anoka.
they didn't pull it off the screen.
Pitch out to Westman, backed up. He needs to stay in bounds, and does. But a huge loss on the play.
I would have kind of liked to keep him in field goal range, though. I don't know. I probably wouldn't kick it there anyways. That's a...
Ball is back to the 27-yard line. Timeout called by Anoka.
So that should be their final timeout if they called two, because they had two.
Correct. I believe the announcer just said final timeout by Anoka. They just haven't updated the board.
Okay.
Because both teams entered the fourth quarter with 2 timeouts, and Anoka has called 2 now.
Okay, Ford, play, come on.
Third and 17. Following the Anoka 27-yard line.
Connor keeps himself up the middle, nothing doing. It's going to be 4th down.
Connor Johnson, the ball carrier.
Anoka should not have any more timeouts.
38, looks like there's going to be... What?
Oh, Anoka's got a player cramping up for a timeout.
Oh, shocker. That's when you are out of timeouts and suddenly...
But the clock should start. Correct?
Correct. Yeah.
The clock should start once the ball is set.
Who was it last year that they seem to have very opportunistic cramp ups? There was a team last year. I can't remember who it was.
Was it Stillwater for the overtime
That might
game?
Have been, that might have been it.
So we should start the clock and then run 40 seconds off. Connor should stand there and not snap the ball.
Yeah, that should be a running clock. Why didn't...
Somebody needs to tell Connor that that motion was happening too fast.
Right.
You got 27 seconds left on the play clock. Why in the world are we...
Well, it was 108 and 38.
should be 107, and as soon as the ball is spotted, the clock should start.
I thought it was 108. But semantics. But yeah, they should be able to run the full 40 seconds off, so there's 20
Okay.
seconds. Oh, now they dropped it to 30. What?
No, whatever. Connor, do not snap this ball yet. Good. Sit and wait. So the Rangers will take a timeout with 30. Will it be a timeout, or are they going to take the... Yeah. Timeout by the Rangers, and Anoka will have 30 seconds to try and mount a drive with no timeouts left.
Well, there's still a play left.
True.
So, I mean, if you can run a stretch play,
Or do you run the pooch punt of all pooch punts?
I mean, you could. I mean, if he can angle that towards the corner.
I don't know how good he is. Well, we got our punter out there. Maybe they're going for a field goal? All right, so we're going for
Wow.
a 45-yard field goal here.
Wow. That.
If it's good,
I feel like
it could very well end the game.
somebody, as soon as they get done with their block, has to be running backwards just in case. This is a long field goal for high school. High possibility that this could get blocked.
Kick is
Ooh,
up,
Wow!
and he drills it.
Wow! Drills it from 45.
Woo! And that, right about there, is game, set, match.
Wow!
A 45-yard field goal. Drilled it.
And here I thought that kind of pushed us out of field goal range. He comes in and just drills a monster.
We got a kicker. Woo!
Wow.
More than made up for missing the extra point.
Wow.
That was something.
That, you know what? That might be the longest kick I've ever seen the Rangers make.
Did Ryerson not have one that was? Oh, the Rangers make. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I also believe so. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure Ryerson hit one from a ridiculous range when we played him.
No,
Either in practice but practice is practice, I guess.
Yeah, practice is not 11 guys coming to try and kill you while you kick it.
Wow. I'm still in amazement.
That was a great kick. And he had about another 5 on it. He did get the height.
Boom. Low
Poocher.
line drive kick. Rangers got to keep contained. They do a good job of that. Taken down at the 30.
13 seconds left to go. 31-20. So I'm off by 3 points.
Iced the game. Anyuongo.
Wow.
What a leg. Well, for fun, let's see what Anoka tries to do. Roll out to pass. Run into Schleif. Running for your life. Deep throw. Tumakung picks it off, and that's how it ends. What a game.
Wow.
Not nearly as tight
No.
as last week, but a good game.
Good game. Not cardiac arrest to
It started to get. I
looked like it was
the
gonna get
wheels
there.
starting to spin on the ice.
Yep,
You
they
know,
were,
I lost control of the wheel there for a second.
Yeah.
Started the slide, but we were able to steer right into it and straighten her out and get
So-
home safely.
Good game by the Rangers. Rangers in Anoka always, always a
Anoka,
good game.
let's not
I mean,
let's not take anything away from Anoka. They did get beat by Eden Prairie pretty decently, but Eden Prairie is a very good program.
absolutely.
And this Anoka team was in the tournament last year.
Yeah.
They're absolutely nothing to
And,
wave a finger at.
I still haven't seen how that game ended or how the whole thing, they might have been down 14 right away last week.
Yeah.
And then you just had to pass the whole time. But I mean, this Anoka team, if they lean on that run game, that's going to be a tough game to beat. I mean, a tough team to beat later. It looks like they were, trying to pass it a lot last week, but this week they came out and had a great running game. Really put this Ranger Wrecking Crew to
the test.
And it was. I was looking to see a little bit more from them, but I got to say that it was a great game. And look at this, everybody getting together, praying at the end. Good sportsmanship here, both teams coming in together. Solid. So, player of the game. I'll let you go
Who
first.
do I want to give it to? It's going to take me a second. I got to think.
Well, I'm not going to think.
Okay, you lay it on me.
I'm going with a guy that made plays both ways and picked up a lot of slack for Mac being out. It's going to be
Durago.
He made this offense work. He had great blocks. He had great blocks when he wasn't carrying the ball. And he made some solid tackles on defense, was playing both ways, and really played a great game.
You know what? I'm just going to do it.
Go for it.
Got to give some love to him because he probably doesn't get a whole lot of it. It's one of the worst positions to play in football because when you do what you did tonight, you're loved. When that goes the wrong way, the whole team hates you. I'm going to give it to the kicker.
Give it to the kicker.
He-
Well, that punt that
Jaden had a unbelievable game today. And normally you don't highlight a punter at the end of the game, but that field flipping punt was unbelievable.
absolutely.
The 45-yard field goal,
Yep.
the 45-yard field goal was insane to make that in high school.
Right.
And that's also the game icer. Not to mention, there's potentially 2 touchdowns on the board, and this game is completely different for Anoka if it's not him making open field tackles along the sideline.
That's very true. That's very true. I forgot about that touchdown saving tackle there at the 20. That was definitely, he was definitely gone. The other one, he might have got caught by some other guys, but the last one, the last long kick return, he definitely saved a touchdown there. And I can't remember.
The more I talk about it, the more I
they
convince
didn't
myself.
score that. They didn't score that drive, did they?
No, that ended up
Yeah.
with a turnover.
Turnover on downs. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So you know what? I will completely agree on player of the game for you. There's a couple of honorable mentions. Connor Johnson
Heck of a game.
Had a heck of a
Heck
game.
of a game.
Caden
Christensen was everywhere. Caden. Gah! Christensen.
Stop.
Christensen.
Cullen Christensen.
Cullen Christensen was everywhere.
Just remember, parents, Don't name your kids
Yep.
3 C's in a row with the C on the last name. It's
And then don't let him be one of my brother's best friends that
Right.
I am constantly around.
right. And then he just completely whiffs the name every time.
Yep.
Awesome. It's great. All
I
right.
apologize.
Remember, if you're still with us, like and subscribe, hit that bell. You can come in and the Ranger football report will be out Thursday, hopefully set for us.
Yeah.
Set up, maybe a little bit more professional looking setup. But we'll go over unders, recaps. I'm killing the scores lately. I was off by 3 points on this game. I hit the last game by on the nose. So hey, tune in. It'll be me, Joel Geist,
Mino Casa.
and here from Anoka. Big shout out to Anoka, and thanks for letting us come in. And also a big shout out to the faithful Ranger, the Ranger faithful.
Making the trip.
Making the trip. These stands were packed. And now we'll pack
sign
up
off.
and sign off.
Your final score, 31-20. All we do is win, baby.